Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I want to thank you for scheduling this hearing and for your work in support of our country's national lab system between the National Energy Technology Lab in Morgantown, West Virginia, and the National Renewable Energy Lab that calls Colorado home. Senator Gardner and I have a firsthand understanding and appreciation for the critical work that is done by the good men and women who make our national lab systems. I was happy to work with Senator Capito on the Appropriations Committee to ensure that NETL is funded at $72.66 million for NETL research and development and at $58.68 million for NETL infrastructure and operations for the fiscal year 2018 Energy and Water Bill. I also want to thank Senator Heinrich for his leadership on the Energy Technology Maturation Act of 2017. This bill is a common-sense approach to ensuring that the Department of Energy can incentivize small businesses and private sector interests to partner with the national laboratories to advance the growth of lab-based technologies into commercial markets. I am happy to be a co-sponsor also with him. And last but not least, I appreciate that our witnesses are joining us today for this very timely discussion. In particular, I want to recognize Dr. Brian Anderson, who leads the West Virginia University Energy Institute. I've worked with Brian for some time, and I'm glad he is here today to give us a university partner's perspective on the importance of the work being done in Morgantown at the National Energy Technology Lab. The network of 17 national labs have developed over a long history, with many originating during the time of the Manhattan Project. The national labs focus on energy innovation, scientific research, national security, and environmental stewardship. The national labs work at the forefront of basic science and fundamental research, and their work that our national labs do has led to some of the most significant innovations of the last century. Just a couple examples include making digital recording technology a reality and X-ray vision. It was actually the national labs who discovered the difference between good and bad cholesterol. Over the past year, the national laboratories provided expertise and support for the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, which is we know as the Iran nuclear agreement, and addressing and evaluating the impact of the leak at the Aliso Canyon underground natural gas storage facility. Another unique but important aspect of our lab systems are user facilities. The labs have unique and leading-edge user facilities, such as X-ray and neutron sources, advanced accelerators and laser facilities, and nanomaterials facilities that benefit the research of over 33,000 researchers from academia, research institutions, and private industries annually. The lab that I hold near and dear to my heart is the National Energy Technology Lab, which is headquartered in Pittsburgh. The NETL is the only government-owned, government-operated go-go lab in a national lab system. Housed under the Department of Energy's Office of Fossil Energy, it celebrated its 100th anniversary several years ago in recognition of a history of research stations dating back to 1910. NETL implements a broad range of energy and environmental research and development programs that include enabling domestic coal, natural gas, and oil to economically power our nation's homes, businesses, and transportation in an efficient, environmentally sustainable way. With a sprawling complex in Morgantown, West Virginia, that employs approximately 612 people, NETL has delivered some of our most important energy innovations in recent decades. NETL has expertise in coal, oil, gas technologies, as well as energy systems and international energy issues. For example, its works regarding the extraction of rare earth elements from coal byproducts is a testament to NETL's ability to think creatively to solve our nation's energy security and supply chain challenges. I was happy to help secure funding for the REE research in the fiscal year 2018 Energy and Water Bill and look forward to working with WVU and NETL further as we work to redevelop a domestic energy industry for rare earth elements. And as Dr. Anderson will tell us today, NETL's partnerships, cooperative research and development agreements, financial assistance and contractual arrangements with universities and the private sector have led to extraordinary collaboration amongst the world's leading minds in energy innovation. West Virginia has a history of producing energy for the rest of the country, and NETL has played a big role in ensuring that we are striving to do it in a cleaner, more efficient, and more cost-effective ways. That has contributed greatly to West Virginia's role as a net energy exporter. In conclusion, the national labs are the lifeblood of our innovation. The collaborative nature of this lab's system makes our lab systematically important to the future of science and energy innovation in this country. Therefore, the proposed budget cuts to our national lab system are concerning, to say the least. The fiscal 2018 proposed budget would cut $1.25 billion in funding from the national labs, which could eliminate about 7,000 jobs. That's obviously going to result in a brain drain that will cause major disruption to the ongoing work at these facilities at our universities and in the private sector. I look forward to working with Chairman Gardner and my colleagues to ensure our nation's labs are given the resources they need to continue their vital work. Thank you all for being here.